Wyatt Sicks did show up last night attacking the AAA Tag Team Champions, but interestingly, I think we all thought they were going to answer the open challenge and take the AAA Tag Team belts. That didn't happen, and I thought this was video worthy because there's a lot to unpack from this appearance. First of all, the Wyatt Sicks are extremely over in Mexico. Like, I'm not even joking, the pop was absolutely brilliant for them there. It's great to hear and see because it shows you it is working, and WWE has made some mistakes with this group. Nobody's denying that. But the fundamental thing of, is this cool? Yes, it is. It is working. But why would the Wyatt Sicks launch this huge attack? I mean, they really beat them down with steel chairs and everything. Why do that, but not answer the open challenge itself? And I think we have a theory why. Now, obviously, the last time that we saw this attack by the Wyatt Sicks, it was actually led by Uncle Howdy. This was back at Worlds Collide, and we haven't really seen Uncle Howdy since. Obviously, Uncle Howdy, Bo Dallas, was not on AAA last night. And the theory was that we could see Howdy and Rowan go for the AAA Tag Team Championships. That's possible, right? So maybe that's the reason they've delayed this a little bit more, by not having the Wyatts answer that open challenge until Howdy is back. But obviously they knew the expectation was you was watching the show, thinking you was going to get the Wyatt Sicks. They made sure to deliver the Wyatt Sicks, and I do appreciate that. Now, my first thought is I hope that Bo is okay, but we did see Bo on SmackDown just a couple of weeks ago in like a pre-recorded vignette. We don't know when this was obviously pre-recorded. This could have been recorded prior to whatever injury or reason he's not on TV was aggravated and stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? I've seen all the theories that when Bo does return, maybe we get a more sinister version of Uncle Howdy. I've even seen some people wondering if he'll come back to portray the Fiend. I mean, it's more than possible. I just don't know if I've seen enough yet to say that that to me is a probability, because they haven't teased anything. The Wyatts haven't said anything that sort of indicates that Howdy's going to go that direction. Do you know what I mean? Above all else, I just hope Bo is doing okay. Hopefully he's back soon. As I say, Halloween SmackDown is Friday. If he can make a return there, that would be epic. But it all depends if he is okay to do so. I am really pleased, though, that WWE has given the Wyatt Sicks the opportunity to run the asylum for a while Bo Dallas is away. Because when Bo was gone before, the Wyatts were just pulled from TV. And do you know what? The 4 members of the group are absolutely killing it without Bo. And that's not a knock to Bo at all. It's just you don't need him if he's not able to be there, and you don't have to take everyone off of TV because of it. Talking of killing it, Nikki Cross last night. Well, we wasn't expecting this, was we? Look at this. She spat blood from her mouth. Look at that for a visual. She looks crazed. She looks like a psycho. My God, I love it. I really hope they do, but knowing WWE, this is probably unlikely to be something we see carry over to SmackDown. And do you know what? I wish it was. I wish they would do this because the visual here looks amazing. And as we saw on SmackDown this past Friday, Nikki was once again behind the United States champion Julia. So we could actually be on the cusp of a push for Nikki Cross, which she is long overdue at this point. And maybe we have been waiting to find what it is that clicks, to find something special and unique for Nikki. And maybe it is spitting blood from her mouth. Maybe. And I do think it's important to remember the character that Nikki is portraying. Obviously, these are the representations of the puppets of the Funhouse, which is Abby the Witch. And therefore, she's technically, I suppose, Sister Abigail. In mythology, they do tell you, right, that if you become the image of a person, that you have a chance to steal their soul, and that soul merges with yours and you become that person. Spitting blood is usually a sign of demonic possession. So could we say that the soul of Sister Abigail is within Nikki Cross, and Nikki is actually morphing into Sister Abigail? Do you know what? I wouldn't mind if they took that next step with Nikki Cross. I really wouldn't, because the lore of the story has been there for years. Bray Wyatt set it up perfectly. So, we know Sister Abigail can return, unfortunately, but it does mean that it can happen again. And it can happen this time a lot better with Nikki Cross. Well, as always, you let me know your thoughts in the comments section down below. We're nearly at Halloween, and Halloween is Friday, so hopefully we see the Wyatt Sicks on SmackDown as well, because hopefully they got something nice planned there. The other big story today is WWE have put out a mystery teaser video, and no one truly knows what this is. There's no caption to the tweet. It's literally just somebody walking. That's all you see is their feet. That's literally it. There is no other clue as to which brand this applies to, but of course people are guessing. The more popular names that I'm seeing are of course Seth Rollins, people thinking that maybe his injury was a work and therefore he's coming back. I don't think so because he's been stripped of the world title. Where would that benefit him to work people in that respect? I mean, he's lost his title belt. Doesn't make any sense to me. If I had to put money on it, I would choose this one. Gunther. We know Gunther's roughly around the time he's going to return. Maybe this is the start of teasing it. Maybe on Raw we get something even more significant that hints at Gunther's return. And there's a lot of rumours as well that Gunther could be John Cena's final opponent, which if true, of course you're going to make a big deal before he returns, you know what I mean? The other name this could be is Chris Jericho. Now again, all we're going off here is shoes, but there is a sound effect, and I can't play it because I'm sure it's going to be shown on Raw and then copyright would be up my bumhole, do you know what I mean? But you do hear a guitar, and of course, Chris Jericho is famous for being in the band Fozzy. Is it a sign of Jericho coming to WWE? It could be. Other names floating around is like Andrade, who we know is now gone from AEW. Apparently he's got a year non-compete with WWE, and there's rumours he could go back to WWE for that time. I don't think so. I don't think WWE is going to utilise Andrade in this year. Why would they, knowing he's out the door very quickly? Like, it makes no sense to. But an intriguing name is Santos Escobar, who did leave WWE and then chose to re-sign a few days later. Now, the rumour is he's actually going to return on Raw tomorrow night. Now, that might not be true, but that's what all the dirt sheets are saying. So, if it is true, maybe this is him. Maybe this is something new, a new character for Santos Escobar. I mean, anything's possible in WWE, but it's so rare for them to start a whole thing like this on social media. It's definitely got people talking, and I like that. So come on then, you detectives. Who do you think this is? Let me know in the comments section down below. Very much a stranger news video today, but obviously these are two big subjects to talk about, and I wanted to talk about them now rather than obviously tomorrow when we might get more from that promo, and Friday for the Wyatts to see what happens on Halloween. Do you know what I mean? So let me know your thoughts in the comments section, and I'll see you next time. Peace!